Welcome everybody, this is a guide for Araxxor for first time kills, consistent kills, and information on the basics that you should know while you're going in to kill the boss. First thing I want to start off with is some must-haves. You're going to need overloads, high-level curses, high-level armor. Pernix, Serenic are probably the best. Death Lotus, you could definitely use that as well. High-level weapons, Ascension. If you use Ascension crossbows, you need to get the dual ones. Noxious crossbow. Araxxor pheromone, you should definitely have that in your inventory. Anti-poison plus plus and pretty good familiar with some high food storage. So this is typically what I put on when I'm ranging Araxxor. Full Serenic, Skill Cape, Dual Ascension crossbows. You can use a Noxious bow if you'd like for more distance during the minion phase if you're in that phase. Ascension grips, Ring of Vigor. You can use a Ring of Death, probably a little bit better. Mine broke, didn't want to fix it, so I'm using this one. Amulet of Souls, Glaven Boots, Vampirism Aura. I always forget to turn it on. That's not a big deal if you don't have any good auras. Inventory slot, never use that personally. You can if you're trying to get some crazy kill times or just being a hardcore bosser, but it's not really necessary. You can easily get kills without it. Right into the inventory, we're going to need an overload pot, Prey Renewal, Anti-Poison plus plus, Araxxor pheromone. You should definitely invest in that. It's going to make him spawn in his weakest form compared to your attack style. Some Ceridome and Bruise, I use 7. You could use 6, 9, however many you need. No more than 9 to be honest. Some super restores, adrenaline pot, and then the rest is going to be rocktails, and then you want your familiar to be filled with rocktails or whatever food you might be using as well. Alright, so right into the ability bar. This is typically what I use. It works the best for me. Your setup might be totally different. But I have my food hotkeyed. I got my prayer switches hotkeyed. Some of the attacks I like to use the most, like Needle Strike, Corruption Shot, Frag Shot. 7 and 8, the 2 arrow, 3 arrow one. And then Anticipation, and I just have them handy so I can use them pretty quickly. I keep them close to the screen, you'll see in the clip. And then I have Onslaught. I like to use that as well. Death Swiftness, that's a great ultimate too. If you don't have those, just use Unload. You'll be fine. Alright, so now we'll go into the 3 different special attacks. First we'll do the Cleave. He's going to pull you in, hit you with a swipe, and hit you for a really high amount of damage. With a higher percentage of enrage, it's going to be a much higher hit. So this is one you want to look out for. The next one we'll go over is the Cocoon attack. You're going to see a couple spiders flurry across the floor. You're going to get cocooned. It's going to hit you for roughly 200 damage while it's increasing the longer you stay in. The way you want to get out is just spam click the floor or spam click Araxxor. Alright, so this is the third one, the Cobweb special. All you want to do is stop attacking him. He's going to put a cobweb over himself as you see here. If you do attack him, you're going to be dealt back half the damage that you deal. And just wait roughly 5 seconds. He's going to heal himself 5,000 life points that you can't stop him from. And then once it's over, just resume attacking. How the heck do I protect myself from these attacks, you might ask? Well, you're going to use Anticipate and Freedom. You're going to use one of these abilities every 4th Araxxor hit. It's going to prevent you from getting pulled in for the Cleave attack. And it's going to quicken your escape from the Cocoon attack. I'll show you how to use these during the clip of the fight. Alright, just before the clip, I'm going to go over the final phase, which would be Araxxor. She's going to attack you with 2 different styles. Whatever you're praying, she's going to attack you with the opposite, so you're going to need a prayer switch during the whole duration of this fight. Next, higher damage is going to be taken overall for the duration of this fight, but everything else is going to stay the same for the first 50,000 HP. After 50,000, the special attacks that she does are going to stop. Alright, once you have her at 25k HP, she's going to spawn a black sludge and also drain your adrenaline to 0. That sludge is going to hop around a couple times while it gets closer to you. Once it gets on top of you, it's going to damage you for 2Ks every second or 2. You're going to allow it to hit you once and then move 1 square. It's going to repeat its process and then just keep your eye on it. This is one of the tougher parts in the fight because you got to prayer switch and keep your eye on it at the same time, but you'll get the hang of it very soon. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and enter the lair. This is the path that's open currently. What I like to do when I get in is, as soon as the spider drops down, I burn the cobweb, drink my overload, throw my prayers on, and then just get ready for the fight. Here you're going to see he's going to go ahead and do a special attack with the cobweb one. I'm going to step south, and then go back a little bit just to stop attacking him. And as you can see, I did take some damage because of my abilities that were hit on him. So I did take some damage while he was in that special attack. Here you're going to see he uses Cleave attack. The reason I did not get pulled in is because the anticipation of freedom ability was turned on, and it was during that time he used it, so he was not able to pull me in. That's why you want to use these abilities. Here you're going to see he's going to use his cocoon ability. I got out pretty quick because I had one of those abilities switched on. So that's another reason, obviously, you want to use these every fourth attack. Alright, so now you're just going to repeat the whole process until you kill him at this point. Keep in mind, I do make a few mistakes about the whole kill, whether it's not using anticipation or freedom at the right time, or just completely failing and almost dying. But just bear with me, and I'll explain the rest of the fight. So on this path, once you get him down, you're going to run towards that path a little bit. I typically like to run back and keep him in this spot just because it's easier to locate the little minions that he's going to spawn soon, and I'll show you how that works. He respawned 3 eggs. You're going to run to those eggs. You'll see a fireball going towards you. If you do not run to the eggs, you will be hit 3,000 damage, and those 3 will spawn a minion, 3 minions that will attack you. So once you run there and the fireball hits you, it's going to burn down the cocoons and get rid of those minions while you only take like 200 damage. So here you saw a couple of spiders run from underneath him. He's going to spawn 20 total in increments of 5. Each one has a possibility to spawn a mirror back one and a pulsing one. If he spawns a mirror back one, attack him first. If you do not kill him and proceed to attack Araxxor, all the damage you deal will be dealt straight back to you and kill you quickly. If a pulsing spider appears, kill him first. If you do not, it's going to proceed to heal Araxxor 5,000 life points every couple of seconds. Again, you're just going to proceed to do the same thing and repeat everything pretty much until this part is over, and then you're going to run all the way down to the next spot, and then I'll show you how to do that part. Once you finish this and kill them all the way down to low HP, you're going to run all the way to the next room. So in this room of the fight, there's 2 possibilities. I'll explain the one that's going on in this video currently. He's going to darken up the room, and there's going to be 1 sunspot available. Once you stand in that, you will not get damaged. If you do not stand in it, it's going to be pretty much the same effect as the cocoon. You're going to get damaged every second, typically 200, and then increasing from there, life points. I personally don't waste my time running over to stand in it, so I'm just going to tank all the dark spots. Overall, the rest of the fights is going to be very similar to when you first started. He's going to do a special attacks. He will not do them while the whole screen is darkened for you, so keep that in mind. So just DPS him during that or run to the spot to save yourself some food. And then once you finish this one, you're going to go into the Araxxor lair. Once you get him down all the way here, he's going to run into the other layer, and then Araxxor will drop down. During this point, you're going to put you can spam the surge ability, save yourself some adrenaline, try to keep it close to 100. You want to keep it up there just so you can get him down to 50,000 HP as quick as possible, save yourself some life points. Once you finally start attacking, again, the first 50,000 life points is going to be the same, but you will notice you got a prayer flick. At this point, I'll get him to roughly half. He's going to stop doing his special attacks. Alright, here you're going to notice that sludge come right out. Like I said, it's going to proceed to bounce around the room. It will stay close to you. It's going to get closer. Slow down a little bit. I let it hit me for 1 hit. Move a square. And then proceed to attack Araxxor. Now again, the same thing is going to happen. We're going to move 1 square. Oop, almost died. And then we're going to finish up the fight. Boom, that's it. It's going to take some practice, but eventually you will get it. It's going to be very easy once you start to keep killing them. And then obviously I never get the pet. And that's pretty much it. Alright, I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Shoot down a comment, man. Let me know what you think, if you hated it, if you liked it, what I could do better. Throw me down a like if you want to see some more. Maybe I'll go into depth next time on the different paths and stuff like that. As far as what inspired me to make this video, when I first started, I could barely get kills myself, man. I went 50 kills with not even kills. I just won 50 attempts and died every single time. Spent a bunch of money. Man, I just hope there's somebody out there that watches this video that this helps them out, and if it does, man, please let me know. Thanks again. Bye-bye.